Welcome to 2023's Top 10 Comic Book Covers. Fans, this is week 27, sponsored by Mutant Beaver Comics. I'm Mike Spider-Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. If you love being entertained by comic book content daily, guys, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button. And yes, I'm always helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy. So guys, before we dive into week 27, we got to find out who won week 26, and the winner wound up going to Amazing Spider-Man issue 28. That Carrie Andrews variant has a very 90s feel to it. Man, it was awesome. So congratulations, it gets to move on to that second round. So here we go, guys. Let's kick off this week with number 10. And number 10 goes to Edge of Spider-Verse. This is issue 4. Guys, this is the main cover for this book, and this is awesome as it has Dream Spider on the cover, and this character showed up in that Spider-Man series where it was like Demon Bear was in it and stuff like that. Well, now she's making her appearance here. I love the purple color to her. I love the yellow as well, as it makes it pop and her claw comes right at you. I think that's pretty badass, and it's kind of cool that they're exploring this character a little bit more. So if you want to see this win, let's make sure you vote in the comments section below. Remember, no more than one vote per person. And if you don't like any of the top 10 comic book covers I provide here for you here today, guys, you can always write in your own. It starts the trend and it can overtake the other top 10. So coming in at number 9, we have Captain Marvel, Dark Tempest, issue 1, the Rico variant. There was a lot of different covers for this one, but I thought this one was a little bit unique and different. I like the way Carol was drawn here. She's in her classic costume, the all black one. I seem to like that one the best on her out of all of them. I love how her hair is flowing in which is the background explosion as well. And I love how that sash is over exaggerated as well. She's not ultra sexy or they try to push her too far. I think it's a very classy and tasteful cover. Coming in at number 8, this is a pretty cool cover as we have Disney Villains Maleficent issue 3. This is the cover N.J. Lee Limited Virgin. Now, this is the Virgin cover. The main cover with the trade dress just says Disney Villains. There's nothing spectacular about it. So I'm like, all right, why not leave that one out and just showcase the artwork on this one. I love the way Maleficent looked in here. She's got her crow by her side, just her cape and everything else is kind of flowing where you get to see this creepy old tree behind her. I don't know, man. I thought it was unique. Same with Jay Lee's artwork. I think it's so different and obviously distinctive. You kind of know when his cover art appears. So if you want to see this win, let's vote for it. Coming in at number 7 is another Art Germ cover, but this one kind of pushes the envelope a little bit too much, but it is kind of nice, and I'm putting that wide variety out there. This is Heat Seeker, a Gun Honey series, issue 1. This is the Art Germ FOC Virgin. This Heat Seeker cover is pretty neat. It's very, you know, obviously, it's a sexy cover, hot girl cover, pin-up cover, whichever one you want to say. I think it looks gorgeous. There was a lot of other great covers for this series. There's one done by Will Jack that's really nice. If there's any of those other ones that you like better than this Art Germ one, then make sure you're very descriptive and again put it in the comments section below. But man, that is a heat seeker, let me tell you. All right, coming in at number 6, this is an homage cover. This is X-23 Deadly Regenesis issue 5. This is a Kirkham variant. This is a nice looking cover as you have Laura X-23 who has her claws drawn and she has the reflection of the other Laura X-23. Is this the older version that she's fighting against, or is that the older version there and then she's fighting the younger version of herself? I'm not sure. Or is it she's just... It's just a thing where she's fighting against herself. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't quite understand it. I just think it looks cool. There's no real rhyme or reason behind it. I love the corner box. I love the trade dress to it. I love Laura's expression on it. Great looking cover. Coming in at number 5. Now you're going to see a lot of horror books in here because we have the release of Night Terrors. And this is Night Terrors Batman. This is issue 1. Cover B done by Francisco Mantina, cardstock variants. This is awesome as we get to see Batman as he's like on some kind of cliff or ledge and he's come across this gigantic bat. And you get to see the moon in the background. Very horrific. It was so hard for me to pick these Night Terror covers because they're all great in their own way, but this one seemed to stand out for me. Coming in at number 4, this one goes to Marvel Zero. This is issue 1. Patrick Gleason main cover. This is a great cover, man. I left the trade dress out of this. You just get to see the Marvel logo in the little corner there, but here we have Venom and we have Spider-Man looking at each other eye to eye. There's an explosion in their distance and they're kind of like looking at each other going, what's going on here? Now, if you notice the Venom that's on this cover, this is not your traditional Venom. This is not Eddie Brock, excuse me. It is Dylan Brock on here because you get to see the chains wrapped around his body. Dylan has those chains, but I love the way it's drawn. I love how the symbiote like glistens and whatnot, and I love how Spidey is upside down. Great looking cover here. Top 3, here we go. More Night Terrors. So we have Night Terrors Ravager issue 1, cover C done by Felipe Massavera, cardstock. Look at this thing, man. This is crazy. Ravager's got her whole skull or skin ripped off of her, and obviously she's somehow possessed or whatever it is, and she's like, you know what, I'm just gonna cover this up by putting on my mask and no one's gonna know it's me. I mean, that's just creepy, dude. That would give you nightmares, and I guess that's the point, right? Night Terrors. I don't know. Coming in at number 2, this is another one, man. Night Terrors Poison Ivy issue 1. This is the Jessica Fong I should say, main cover. This one is insane as we get to see Harley as she's celebrating this dinner, but Poison Ivy's head is on the platter. I guess she's going to be eating her best friend or her lover or whatever case you want to call her. But that's insane. And all the guests, they like have no pupils and everything like that. I mean, this is creepy. This is something that you would see in a movie and whatnot. Look at the flowers on the table. They got these horrified or petrified facial expressions on them. There's so much to look at on this cover, and that's why it ranks so high on this countdown. Okay, guys, so before we hit number 1, it's time to give a shout out to Mutant Beaver Comics. Mutant Beaver Comics is a global leader with exclusive variants in their store. They have over 3,000 listings and they ship worldwide on a daily basis. They got top-notch customer service, the best packaging in the world, and if you use my promo code CORNER10, not only can you save 10% off your first purchase, but every purchase after that. So don't miss out on those exclusives. MutantBeaverComics.com. So what's my number 1 favorite comic book cover of the week? Well, this one goes to Night Terrors First Blood, another Francisco Mantina. This is cover C as we get to see some kind of possessed Satana on there, and my god, this thing is insane. She's like locked up with these crazy terror-like handcuffs. There's these eyeballs looking at her. She's got this demon covering up her eyes. She's screaming in agony. The colors of purple and black are just dominating the cover. I mean, it's insane. This is also a cover that I would love to see once I get my hands on it. A absolutely fabulous cover. I'm telling you guys, when it comes to this Night Terror stuff, this is probably going to be some of the best comic book covers you see all year. I've seen every single one of them, and there are some fantastic ones out there. So if you guys want this to win, make sure you vote in the comments section below. So there you guys have it. There are my top 10 comic book covers of the week. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, again, make sure you subscribe. I'll leave you more content right here to click on. And of course, guys, as always, keep buying, keep collecting, but more importantly, always read your comics. Guys, I'll see you real soon, and have a great 4th of July.